Day 16 of Diddy's trial has just wrapped up, and some shocking details have come out, especially regarding his connection to Jay-Z and Beyoncé. This new information suggests that Diddy wasn't acting on his own. In fact, it's now being alleged that Jay-Z groomed Beyoncé when she was only 16. That's not all. Diddy's former assistant also took the stand and testified that he not only groped her, but also threatened to kill her. And if that wasn't disturbing enough, a security guard who was allegedly paid off by Diddy to get rid of his private freak-off tapes has now come forward and exposed everything that went on inside Diddy's hotel room. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's break it all down.
Jay-Z have a toxic relationship. He preyed on her when she was just 18 years old. Fans accuse him of grooming her and then later on controlling her every move. At the same time, it's been revealed that he's a cheater and he cannot be trusted. So let's
predict a Beyoncé and Jay-Z divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far. It's too much. The allegations are terrible, and I'm one of the biggest fans of Beyoncé. She is a legend. She is so talented, and if you know Beyoncé, she is so picky about what she posts on social media, who she associates with. I feel like the people around her, are very strategic on how her image comes off, and her being tied to Jay-Z, I just don't see it playing out like that. Like, I just don't see her sticking by his side for the long run.
We're finally seeing the truth come out about Jay-Z and Beyoncé's relationship. Everything from their business arrangements to the grooming allegations and even cheating scandals. Jay-Z reportedly started dating Beyoncé when she was just 16 years old, and he was 28. This relationship stayed hidden for a few years until Beyoncé turned 19, which is when Jay-Z finally made their romance public. He's always dodged questions about this in interviews, and sadly, this isn't the only time he's been tied to situations like this.
Who are the biggest names in music even meet?
Well, we met a long time ago. Award shows, a lot of different performances.
And at what point did the conversation come, hey, do you want to do some music?
You know how people, you see each other and you respect each other's music. There's always that conversation, we got to do something, that.
Right.
The time filler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that time filler turns into something real, then it's...
Another addition if you think you're looking at a super cute, super fashionable couple. But really, it's a 19-year-old Beyoncé and a 31-year-old Jay-Z. But as the internet is so good at doing, they have sleuthed out the truth thanks to Jay-Z's own lips. They met when she was 16 and he was 28. I don't know about you, but at 28, I don't meet 16-year-olds and think, that's my future wife. But I guess I'm different than most of Hollywood. When will Jay...
Did at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl who had been flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed. Everyone was talking about it. And the 6 hours that she spent with him, and the 4 hours that she spent alone with him with no parental supervision. Her father didn't show up till the next day to come and collect the check.
Well, and there's rumors. The rumors were even beyond that, right? That Jay-Z was cheating on Beyoncé with her when she was 17, is what a lot of this came out through a publicist who later then had to apologize.
To my friend Jonathan Hay? You should talk to Jonathan.
Please.
Because Jonathan was there. He was right there working with Rihanna. And it was right when they started crafting her to be seen as a brand and commodity only and not a person.
Names like Rihanna, Aaliyah, and even Beyoncé have come up when discussing Jay-Z's troubling pattern of being drawn to much younger women. His interest in underage girls didn't begin or end with Beyoncé. And the reason Beyoncé stayed with Jay-Z, even after he admitted to cheating, is also coming to light. According to rapper 50 Cent, their marriage was never really about love. It was all a strategic business move. Jay-Z saw Beyoncé's career taking off and used the marriage to boost his own brand. Today, Jay-Z's net worth sits at $2.5 billion.
When Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies. Those trophies can't know you, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at this, wow. You're gonna let him say one. Exactly. He didn't show up. Money now. He had like 18 since he been down. But he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life. You're not wrong. It was one. So when you got them shits, you start drinking. Get things to cop.
Wait a minute. You're saying the success is derived from the marriage.
Absolutely, be treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones, because of the position Beyonce.
On December 13th, 2024, a former bodyguard named Uncle Ron, who had worked closely with both Jay-Z and Beyoncé, posted a video on TikTok making some serious claims. He said that their entire relationship was fake, designed to help them control the music industry. Uncle Ron also mentioned that he had been receiving threats from Jay-Z and Beyoncé because of what he knew. According to him, their marriage was all business, a partnership to expand their power and influence. Shockingly, just 24 hours after sharing that video, Uncle Ron was found dead.
So much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. I say I ain't Biggie. Say I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you roll all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know. So you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought. This is Uncle Ron. Just like I know how you guys started, I can put my foot down and make it up.
As we continue peeling back the layers, it's clear that Jay-Z and Beyoncé's public image doesn't match what's really been going on. They've worked hard to appear as a loving couple, but behind the scenes, it's a very different story. Jay-Z and Diddy seem to operate in similar ways, both facing serious accusations and violent pasts. Jay-Z even pleaded guilty to third-degree assault for stabbing music producer Lance Rivera in December 1999. Around the same time, Diddy was involved in a nightclub shooting, these aren't isolated incidents.
Is busted.
Jay-Z turned himself in tonight, and the cops started working on his rap sheet, accusing him of a stabbing at a trendy party.
Kimberly Richardson is at Midtown South right now. Kimberly.
For Rosanna, just a few hours ago, police here at Midtown South arrested Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z. The rap star voluntarily turned himself in here at the precinct earlier this evening. Now, Carter is being held here in connection with that stabbing fight that erupted at the Kit Kat Club last night. But just a few moments ago, Carter's attorney had this to say.
He's not involved in this, period.
He was at the club?
That's my only comment. He wasn't involved in this.
So it was someone else that did the stabbing and the hitting.
I didn't say that. I said he was not involved in it.
Now, Slovis goes on to say that at no time was Jay-Z hiding from the police, that they were in touch with cops all day and that they're trying to resolve this as gentlemen. But as Mike Sheehan shows us, others say they've seen the dark side of Jay-Z.
I have my faults. You know, I'm not a perfect person.
The people in power that gave that ring to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact they may be two of the same, but because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is and was rambunctious, you know, just out with it. It don't mean that they're not two of the same. One just a little quiet with his shit.
What happened at the basketball game? When they ran into, you guys ran into Jay-Z?
They were just talking. They were talking amongst each other about their little white girls, their little skinny white girls.
And I mean, did Diddy always say negative things about Jay around you?
The time he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay, yeah.
People close to Jay-Z have been speaking out about this for years. They say Jay-Z used Beyoncé the same way Diddy allegedly used Cassie, essentially pimping her out. These disturbing claims paint a grim picture of the entertainment industry. This trial is finally revealing the dark secrets that have been hidden for decades. From grooming Beyoncé at age 16 to controlling her life and career, Jay-Z's behavior has long raised red flags. It even led to that infamous elevator fight between Solange and Jay-Z, one of the first public signs that something was very wrong. Solange eventually distanced herself from the Carters altogether.
Always been the type of individual that wanted to have ups on the next person no matter what they was doing. He did the stuff to Ja Rule so he could go after Jay-Z. They not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them, and they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. Until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here. Hey, buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love. That's when they're gonna start talking, and they're not gonna be talking in his favor. 250 cameras all over the house. Somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. When you that powerful, you didn't get that powerful without having 1 or 2
years. I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter, this has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop. Beyonce is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything, just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she was saying. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. To prove